Good morning, my name's Sam, I'm a sports therapist and this is going to be my first of a good few fitness routines. Join me, see how you like this, any feedback, and I will steer the ship to make sure that whatever I present is accessible to as many people as possible. So, let's begin. So firstly, just warming up those shoulders. Making sure that that chest and shoulder area is ready to go. Changing arm. Fantastic. From there into diamonds. So we're warming up these arms. Slowly bringing the heart rate up and making sure that your body's alignment is as good as it can be. Lovely. From there, we're going to raise the knees. So, here, knee coming out at 45 degrees, so we're opening up the hip as well. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. Good, from the 45 degrees we're now going to come straight forward and we're going to see whether you can keep your foot underneath your knee. What do I mean by that? If we're tight on the inside leg, as we bring our knee up, our foot tends to come in to the centre of our body. We want to try and keep that heel down. Lovely, from there, hands on hips. So we're opening up those circles. Breathing, and in the other direction, a nice gentle transition as you go from clockwise to anti-clockwise or vice versa. Brilliant! Now we're going to do some walkouts from our nice stand tall to our coming down and coming to a nice straight position. Be really mindful that you are taking things steadily, alright, as this is a warm-up and we're just ensuring all those parts of the body are getting switched on. Amazing! From there, let's climb the ladder. If you find coordination a little bit of a challenge, or you're using the same hand and the same leg, then don't worry about it, but you'll find a more dynamic stretch as you use opposite sides. 3, 2, 1, brilliant. So from here, can we reach hands on the hips? Just to make sure you're squeezing the bum at the top as you stand tall. A variation of this is to hop to there, to there. So carry on doing what you were doing before, or this. If you do a few and it's too soon, then carry on. Roughly staying to 25 seconds each movement, and we should be now coming for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Lovely. So, can I get you back into those high knees, just so we can stretch out those hips and glutes, not for long, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. So now, going down on the floor, you might want to put a mat or a towel down, one bent leg, one straight leg, head down, and we're going to swing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change leg. Coming up through, keeping that spine nice and straight and neutral. Last one. Good. From there, can we go into bridges? So, we're going to go. Hand comes from the upright to beneath us. Squeezing the glutes. The hips don't just come up and the bum comes on. You've got to make that happen. Squeeze the bum, clench the glutes. 2, 1, and back to the swing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change leg. Straight leg, bent leg. Is there a difference between your legs? That's one. Lovely. From here, knees out, soles of your feet together. We're going to lift and crunch. Lift and crunch. Keeping that head neutral. Breathing. Getting that lovely ignition reaction from the tummy muscles. Here. Here. We're going 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Gently onto your side. If you didn't put a towel down before, you might want to put one down now. We're on our hands and knees, and I would like you, please, to go into what's known as bird dog. Alright, from a diagonal, you're doing opposite hand to foot, and you are pushing out the heel away from the hand. You're pushing it out, breathing, and getting that lovely reaction from the stomach. We've just done your core from being on your back. You're now doing core from being on your front. 3, 2, 1. Back to those hips. What's happening with them? What's happening with the sides of your glutes, your bum? All right, we're activating there, lifting up. Please note that I'm not twisting my spine. I'm getting that range of movement through my hips. Breathing, and 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Now we're taking the heel up. We're taking the heel up, and I want you to focus on pushing your outside ankle bone out. So when you lift up, you're keeping that leg as vertical as possible. That's it. Pushing up that heel. Pushing up that heel. Using your bottom, tummy pulled up to the spine, and in 3, 2, 1, final activity is going to be stretching, bum going back, and then lifting off the knees. And repeat. From the side position, here to here. Child's pose in yoga, downward dog. Alright? Using the stomach as you come up, to squeeze your stomach as you come the bum up into the air. And I'm just changing my angle so you can see. Good. 3, 2, 1. Our next stage, guys, is back up on our feet. You now can opt to whether you do this just with your body weight. So we're going into squats. Or if you want to use little hand weights. Do you have some hand weights? You can pause me at any time, grab what you need, or the next time you use me, you know you've got these options. If you want to use more of your thighs, you can put your feet together. Here. This is more quad. Okay? Legs apart. It's more utilising your glutes, insides and outsides of your legs. But if you want to work on more of your power, you can alternate. Okay? This is my first routine that I've released on YouTube. So, the most important for me to know is you feel safe. That you feel that it's a progressive routine. And each time you come to it, you try safely to get to the end. 2, 1. Amazing. Good. So, Again, with or without those hand weights. You can imagine you're holding them and you're marching or climbing that imaginary ladder. Nice deep breaths. Breathing. Heart rate should be up now. Remember to have water near you if you need to grab a little bit of water. If you need to pause, then have a breather. Come back into it. 2, 1. Guys, we're going to try and do those walkouts. So, peeling down the spine, hips, nice and flat, but not dropping your tummy to the floor. You're not doing cobra or upward facing dog. Walking out, maybe alternating which arm you use. The beauty about today's session is this is going to be 25 minutes in its entirety, but if there's a set routine that you like from today, you can just rewind me back and do it again. Good! From there, hands on those hips one more time. Do you have more movement? Do you have more range? Change direction. So once again, with or without those hand weights, we're going to touch the inside of the leg. Hand weights, you can do it. We're just leaning over and we're utilising the muscles on the inside of the thigh now. Keeping our spine neutral. Obviously it helps that I'm looking at the camera, but I want you to just know that my screen is about 1.5 feet off the floor, which is allowing my head and my neck to be in a really neutral position. 2, 1, fantastic. This time, guys, again, with or without those hand weights, I want you to do the reach, same hand, same foot, or same side as you are reaching over. You can do hand weights, you can do own body progression, pushing through. This is great, guys. If you're feeling like you're getting out of puff and you feel like you want to come to the end, then I would advise you to rewind me back to the start, just past my introduction, and do that lovely warm-up just to bring everything down safely. If you're happy to continue, guys, we're going to get back down on our backs. So please, before you did 5 on each leg, now I want you to do 10. So, swing those legs. Head down, spine down on the floor. If you feel any clicking or clunking in your pelvis, that is most likely to be tendons pinging around the pelvis. As you recruit more and more muscles, you'll find that that should lessen. Change leg. There we go. If 10 is too much, then stick to your 5, but do it twice. Okay? Do it twice through. We get this lovely swing. It's a lovely swing. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go bridges again, guys. Bridges. So here, squeeze the bum, lift the hips. If you need this to be more difficult, move your feet away from your bottom. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Final. Feet together and lift, crunch, lift, crunch, lift. Good. 4 more. So we're sticking between 10 reps, or if you want to set a clock, 25 seconds of each exercise. Squeezing. 2, 1. Good. So, get that mat back down on the floor, please. So, back into your bird dog. Okay? Through the heel. You're extending through the heel and the hand. Breathing. Keeping it nice and steady and consistent. If this is too easy for you, then double up. Okay, you're just going to do that double up. Three, 2, 1. Fantastic. So please, finally, down into child's pose, up into downward dog. Carry on. Stretching out the shoulders, lifting up the tummy to the spine, which then brings the bum up. So we're thinking about those muscles that we are using. Okay? For the final time, this is my debut fitness routine. Please leave any comments, any feedback. If you know anyone that likes the style but would like it easier, and obviously if you need something more cardio driven. And please, coming up, if you need cushions under your knees, grab some cushions. What I would like here is 1, 2, 1, 2. This would be a good time to use hand weights, but if you like what I'm doing, this is very posture driven. Alright, elbows come here, then they come in. Opening up your chest, you will feel like you're using your upper body with weights just by doing this strict discipline. 3, 2, 1. And please, back on your feet for the last time. So, once again, my name is Sam. I'm a sports therapist. I absolutely adore motivating individuals that might need support or guidance. I hope that you have found this routine to be safe and progressive. And I hope to do more. So, 4, 3, 2, 1. Climbing the ladder, guys. Like before, any of these movements can be done with hand weights, alright? Or little kettlebells, tins of beans. Welcome to my home studio. And 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Last activity is the touch. So now you can either go into the advanced, this is for T-spine stretch for your upper back, still using your groin, or just here, or if you've got those hand weights, use those hand weights. Most lower back and tightness around the glutes can come from over tight inner thighs. This will help that. 3, 2, 1. Shake out there. So please, diamonds for the last time. So imagine your hands are going behind a door frame. Imagine that you are being as tall as you can be, but from your head. You are not trying to manipulate your spine or your shoulders. You are trying to be as tall as you can be. 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Please, I'd like a foot forward. Let me go from the side position here. I'd like you to just drop. You notice how I just drop the bum back. I've created this like A shape, stretching the back of the leg. We're letting our heart rate drop again. We're then going to swap sides. Here, there, that lovely straight line. Keeping it straight in the spine, feeling the stretch down the side of the body. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Good. And this time, we'll get a calf stretch. We'll also get a thigh stretch. Depending on where you feel tension, depends on what you feel. The last thing is, I'm looking at the camera, but I actually want you to look off. Okay? So if I straighten up, here, hips coming forwards. I'm leaning towards the screen. And if I want to enhance this, the hands go up into the air and I pull the tummy back towards my spine. Breathing and letting everything just stretch. I swap over, gently coming through. Straight leg on the back, bent leg on the front, hips come forwards. Feel the initial stretch, where are you feeling things? Then hands up, tummy in. Feeling that lovely stretch going through the front of the body and the calf. It's all different though guys, okay? Depends on where you hold tension. Relax. Please join me for hands in the air, dropping them over. Dropping that down. So I've had some low level music on in the background, but if you want to put your own music on, then please do. As you get to know the routine, 2, 1, relax there. So, any feedback, I absolutely would love to hear it. Alright, give us a thumbs up, give us a follow. This is going to be first of many fitness routines. This has been my first. So thank you for joining me. Share me and see what other people like. Take care. See you next time.